Hello everybody! If you want to read all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short Story 711, The Last Message from Earth. Upper Beginner. Mara sat in the small space station window and looked at the blue planet below. Earth was quiet now. No one lived there anymore. People had left years ago after the great storms and fires changed everything. Mara was one of the last people to watch the planet from space. Her job was simple: listen for signals. If a message came from Earth, she must record it. For many years she had heard only silence. The stars became her only friends. One morning, the control screen lit up. A weak sound came through, soft and broken. Mara quickly put on her headset. "Hello? Anyone there?" a voice said. She could not believe it. It was a human voice coming from the planet below. "Who are you?" Mara asked, her heart beating fast. "My name is Ellie," the voice replied. "I live under the old city of London. We found a way to survive underground. There are 20 of us." Mara was silent for a moment. People were alive on Earth. She felt both joy and fear. The station was old and could not carry passengers back, but she could still help. "Ellie," she said, "listen carefully. There are many empty stations above Earth. I will send power to the one nearest to you. Go to the surface when you see the lights in the sky." For 2 days, Mara worked without rest. She moved cables, repaired systems, and sent energy down to the old station. At last, the lights came on over the dark Earth. "We see it," Ellie said. "We're on our way." Hours later, Mara saw a small shuttle rise from the blue and green mist of the planet. It came closer and closer until it stopped beside her window. She could see smiling faces behind the glass. Mara smiled too. Humanity was not finished. Earth had spoken, and someone had answered. Vocabulary notes. Signal, meaning a sound, movement, or light that sends a message or gives information. Example: her job was simple: listen for signals. Similar words: message, alert, transmission, communication. Extra example: the radio signal was very weak, so they could not understand the message clearly. Station, meaning a place where certain work is done or where vehicles stop. In the story, it means a space station where people live and work in space. Example: Mara sat in the small space station window and looked at the blue planet below. Similar words: base, headquarters, post, platform. Extra example: the astronauts returned to the space station after their walk outside. Survive, meaning to continue living or existing after something dangerous or difficult happens. Example: we found a way to survive underground. Similar words: stay alive, endure, live through, persist. Extra example: only a few plants can survive in the desert without rain. Repair, meaning to fix something that is broken or not working properly. Example: she moved cables, repaired systems, and sent energy down to the old station. Similar words: fix, mend, restore, rebuild. Extra example: the engineer repaired the broken door so it could open again. Humanity, meaning all human beings, people in general. It also suggests human kindness and connection. Example: Mara smiled too. Humanity was not finished. Similar words: mankind, humankind, people, society. Extra example: Helping others is a sign of true humanity. Story written by ChatGPT 5. Image created by Flux.1Dev. To read all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. CC Music, drifting at 432 Hz, Unicorn Heads.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into a story you asked us to unpack, The Last Message from Earth.
That's right. It's a fascinating narrative, really. It's all about survival, of course, but also about what it takes to break an absolute planet-wide silence.
And it starts with this incredible image. Earth, just quiet, abandoned after all the storms and fires seen only from space.
It immediately sets this tone of profound isolation. The main job is just to listen. So listen for a signal that, everyone assumes will never come.
Which brings us to our protagonist, Mara. We find her just sitting in the space station window watching this empty blue planet below.
And for years, all she's heard is silence. Her task is, it's become completely hopeless.
You get the sense that the stars aren't even objects of wonder anymore. They're just there, part of the silence, reinforcing how alone she is.
I mean, the psychological toll there is fascinating. It's not just being alone. She's basically a witness to the end of everything. That routine of checking the systems must feel like a ghost's work.
Until one morning.
Yes. The turning point.
The control screen just lights up. And through all the static, this weak, breaking sound comes through. The first human words in years.
Hello? Anyone there?
Can you imagine? I mean, if you've truly accepted that you are the last one, that single word just shatters your entire reality.
It's an incredible moment. And the surprise isn't just that someone survived, but also where. The voice, Eli, says they're living under the old city of London.
20 people.
20 people. They found a way to survive, deep underground. And the choice of an old city is so deliberate, it suggests they used that ancient infrastructure to shelter.
So it connects this last little spark of humanity all the way back to its deep urban past.
Exactly.
But that joy must have turned to panic almost instantly. Her station was old, a listening post, not a rescue ship.
Right, she couldn't just go and get them. And this is where the story pivots. We move from this quiet, cosmic despair into 48 hours of frantic action.
This is really the heart of it, isn't it?
It is. She has to repair and redirect power to an empty station, a dormant satellite that's much closer to Earth.
Think about that. Years of nothing, then 2 straight days of just exhausting physical work.
She's moving cables, bypassing old systems. It's all hands-on. Remote controlling a rescue with decades-old tech.
It's such a great contrast, this massive global catastrophe, and the solution is mechanical. It's localized.
It's not some advanced AI that saves the day. It's human effort. It's connecting wires to make a system work. And that struggle, that exhaustion, is what makes the payoff so powerful.
It really hammers home that theme, that the will to survive is tied to the will to repair.
Her whole goal was to turn that dead station into a beacon, a light. And when she finally does it and those lights switch on over a dark Earth, it's more than a signal. It's a promise made real.
And she gets that confirmation from Eli. We see it. We are on our way.
Chills.
Every time.
And then you have that final image. After all that work, Mara watches this tiny shuttle rising out of the blue and green mist.
Just a little speck against a ruined world. Coming closer and closer. And the story says she can see them smiling through the window. It just confirms it, Humanity was not finished.
So what's the big takeaway here? I think it's that survival required this incredible practical effort to reconnect. They had to fight their way back from silence with old tech and sheer will.
Exactly. It's about the persistence to wait for a signal and then the immediate absolute willingness to act when it arrives.
Which leaves us with a pretty deep question for you to think about.
What's the real weight of that first word, hello, when you believe you are completely and utterly alone? And if you were Mara, what specific system would you choose to repair first, knowing it meant saving just that one small piece of society? It's a question of what you truly value when everything else is gone.